Hardwood floor is a big category of flooring, and people like to know what the difference is between different types of hardwood floors. People come to us all the time and asking questions like what is solid wood and what's engineered wood. They're all hardwood floors, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, couple minutes of your time. Again, my name is Paul, as always, from 916 Floors, and we're filming from our showroom floor here at 916 Floors. Hardwood floor comes in solid hardwood and engineered hardwood. They're both hardwood, okay? So when people come to us and say, you know, one is hardwood, one is fake hardwood, they're both real hardwood floors. Solid hardwood floor has been around for a long time, and it comes usually in 3/4 of an inch thick. It comes in slats, in boards, just like this, and they come anywhere from about this length all the way up to 7 feet. You can see some boards behind me up at the top, or even longer. So hardwood boards have tongue and a groove. This is called a groove, and this is called a tongue. Close up, okay? So you can see that you have a tongue and a groove, and they will interlock. And hardwood floors, you could nail them, you could glue them down, or you could float them. Our best method of recommendation for installation is when you have raised foundation, you nail down solid hardwood floors. And you have big guns, these air guns, and you will nail them down to your subfloor. So that's with solid wood. Some people will also glue them down as well. Our recommendation is either glue down to the subfloor or nail to the subfloor. Then you have engineered hardwood floors. Engineered hardwood floors, typically, depending on where you live, like in our market, there is more engineered hardwood floors than solid hardwood floors. Engineered hardwood floors, they have a top veneer, which can be anywhere from like 1 millimeter thickness, which is very, very thin, so stay away from that, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 millimeters. So this particular product here is approximately a 4 millimeter veneer. And then on the bottom you have a plywood, and that's called the plyboard. So that's why it's called engineered, because it consists of different layers of wood. The very top one is your hardwood floor. So when you look from the top, you will never tell which one is which one is solid, which one is engineered. When they're installed, you'll never tell which one is which. Not even a good installer will be able to tell you. That's the whole purpose of it. Now, engineered floors, why do we have two different kinds of floors? Back in the day, people didn't have as much of a tools and technology to create engineered hardwood floors. So they've started making solid hardwood floors. It's more simpler to make solid hardwood floors because you only need a couple of machines at the factory, and they will run the boards through them and make a groove and make a tongue and basically cut them into boards, and there you go. And then after that, they stain them either in place at factory or they come unfinished. And then solid hardwood floors usually came unfinished. They would install them in your house and send them, put the stain on them or just a clear coat, and there you have it. With technology advancing, you have about, I would say, maybe 30 years or so ago, different types of engineered hardwood floors came on market. And we have mostly pre-finished products. You can still get engineered unfinished, but most engineered come pre-finished out of the box, just like this, already with the coating, and they have many different coatings. You can have aluminum oxide, you could have UV oil, you could have UV oil cured, you can have different types of oils like Woka oils or Bona oils. And so there's oil products, and then there's usually like the urethane or the aluminum oxide type of finishes. They come pre-finished out of the box, you install them, and that's it. Just cleaning, but no major maintenance. With oil floors, you need a little bit more maintenance, I would say. A little bit more, but not too much. Just applying the oils to rejuvenate your floors. Gluing down the floors to the cement is my recommendation. When you have concrete or cement floor in your house, my recommendation is glue them down. When you knock on them, they sound much firmer, solid, sound like really, really solid. There's no hollow noise to it. When you have floating floors, they sound really hollow. It basically sounds just like this because there's air trapped underneath the floor. So the floor sits on pad and it sits on concrete, and that's it. and also it expands and contracts. These are hardwood moldings here. This is a T-molding. So T-molding, you will need T-moldings when you're doing a floating floor. T-moldings will go up against the tile, from wood to tile. And then you need end cap reducers, these baby thresholds. They will go up to your sliding doors, front door, garage door. And then you have reducer strips. This is where it goes to from wood to cement. Okay? And this is your stair nose piece. That's the quarter round. Quarter round, baby threshold or end cap molding, T-molding, reducer, and stair nose. With the glue down hardwood floors, a lot of times we can bring down the hardwood floor to the tile without a T-molding if your tile is set to the right height. And then we don't need end cap moldings to your sliding doors, to the front doors, to the garage doors. Plus it sounds much more solid. It doesn't sound hollow. So again, if you're on concrete and installing hardwood floor, as long as you pick good adhesive, right here I have a little demonstration. This is a piece of hardwood floor installed over adhesive with or glue down. Okay, so it'd be just like this, and it would be just a very firm installation. So that's kind of like a glue down method. That's what we recommend. If you have any questions, give us a call at 916-303-3731 or comment below here and we'll try to respond to your comment as soon as possible. Take care.